A very, very happy morning to one and all. It is so wonderful to be taking a fantastic, wonderful morning walk, and this is going to be my routine for the next 20 days. Experiencing more joy, experiencing more connectedness, experiencing more vibrancy, and experiencing a very, very wonderful internal state, which is extremely essential if you're looking to feel vibrant and to feel nice. And this is what is missing today in the world. People are constantly engaged in firefighting in the boardrooms, firefighting in the office room, firefighting even with their own family members. And they say, I want to have a family. How many people just enjoy a very nice, healthy morning walk with their family without any tensions? You can only do that when you are walking with your lover. Because here the relationship is absolutely built in joy. There is no pestering and unnecessary burdensome expectations which you are trying to, forcefully, customize in their brain, which is extremely disgusting. So give yourself a time which gives you energy, which gives you joy, which gives you vibrancy, which connects you to yourself in a much deeper manner. And that is what will guarantee your ability to feel nice. Otherwise, you will constantly be engaged in such kind of activities which are extremely painful, which do not give you any guarantee of joy, and you will only be doing things to try to prove something to another person. Be free from this whole cage that you have got trapped into, this pit that you have fallen into. In that pit, in that cage, you have to open the cage, you have to come out and you have to jump, and there's a huge world. There's a huge vastness. There is a profound state of joy that you experience. And that is something that you'll have to understand. That is something that you have to gift yourself. And that is precisely something which is going to assure a fantastic life. You need to understand all that you're seeking by having relationships in your life is releasing this neurochemical called as oxytocin. Your brain releases a neurochemical called as oxytocin. And when you are filled with love, this oxytocin is available to you at will. I cannot describe to you my internal state. I'm just not bothered about what happens to me around. But when you are in a position to feel great and fantastic, only amazing things can happen to you around you. This is one of the greatest science technologies of well-being, which the ancient yogis have always understood and they have transmitted. And people have all fancy ideas of yoga. People have all fancy ideas of meditation. The greatest enriching science that is ever available in the whole planet at the moment as I'm speaking to you is meditation and is yoga. And more so importantly, as it's said in the Bhagavad Gita, Bhakta Yoga, the divine rasa that flows inside your body, the dopamine that you want is released through the devotion. The dopamine is released through love. Oxytocin is released through love. Serotonin, which is a chemical that is released when you are feeling significant. Why do you want to be, have promotion in your organization? When people promote you as a CEO, when people promote you from AVP to a VP, you feel great. Oh, you say from an assistant vice president, I'll become a vice president. No difference much in your role. No difference in your KPI. Huh? It is just that feeling of significance which this neurochemical is released. There's a brain, which releases serotonin. So understand one thing very, very clearly. If you are able to stimulate your own dopamine, your own oxytocin, and your own serotonin, then you can have fabulous, fantastic relationships, and your mind will guide you towards doing such things which will enable you, which will empower you, which will make you feel more vibrant and energetic. So I'm going to continue having this great time, See, for a person like me, most of you who know, I can get engaged anywhere. Every single day I can have workshops. The connections that I have is extremely vast, which goes beyond the social media. I share such profound, intrinsic, extremely fabulous relationships in almost more than 55 plus countries. These days, because of these lockdowns, we are not traveling much, but still programs are happening at a much intense level online. But somewhere there is this decision consciously which I've taken, where I know how much I require for having a very fantastic, luxurious life. And that's all. When it is manifested at the shortest period of time, you put a stop to the rest of the doing and you engage doing more things that you love. I love being more with the nature, and I get to be investing most of my time with the nature. I love to connect with my loved one. I am able to be with my loved one most of the time. It's a very fantastic experience. How are you feeling? It's only possible in
grace and love.
Grace and love. Have a great time, everybody. May you know the divine intoxication of love and grace. Good day.